stock. Now, then you may say, well, has this stock grown over the last 52 weeks? It's grown over the last day, but has it grown over the last 52 weeks? So I'm going to go to the 52-week change percentage, and I'm going to go to the column for 52-week change percentage, and I am going to look at the order. And again, I got the red column, the red bars first. Now I've got green bars. So now it's showing me the companies that have the highest 52-week change percentage, which means the highest growth over 52 weeks. If I look at the change, just the regular change percentage, it's going to show me the greatest change percentage over the last 24 hours, or the last trading day. But if I look at the last 52 weeks, I can see the highest change percentage over the last 52 weeks. Then you say, hey, well, how can I look at the change percentage and compare it to the change percentage compared to the 52-week change percentage? Well, here we can see that we've got some that have a high 52-week percentage, but a low day percentage. But as we go down, we're going to start seeing that there are going to be some that are green on the day change percentage, and there are going to be some that are going to be green on the green on the 52-week change percentage. Similar to it may be some that are red, and as we see, there are some that are going to be negative on both 52-week and on the day change percentage. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time there because, again, I don't want you guys to think, well, I don't want you to think that we are giving information on which stocks to pick. Now, I'm going to go over to the stock report. I'm going to go over to what I'm calling the stock page, which is very similar, but now it's more of a Power BI type of report, and we're looking at the market cap, we're looking at the PE ratio, we're looking at the percent change. So the market cap, we used a pie chart. For the PE ratio, we used a donut chart. For the percent change, we used a funnel chart. Then we looked at volume, we looked at stock by volume, and we used a column chart. And we looked at, I've got a bar chart at the bottom where we're looking at volume in billions by name. So we've got, the reason why I've got volume in billions by name, and this is a little tricky down here at the bottom, is because we're not looking at, well, the active stocks on that particular day. I do remember there was a stock that had blown out the rest. So I took that particular stock out. I'm not going to show that stock because I don't want to, again, make you think that that's a stock that I am pushing. But I took that stock out, and I just went over to, well, I just took it out, I filtered it out. And then here on the volume, we are only looking at the top 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're looking at the top 15 stocks in symbols by volume. Then and so when I say symbols by volume, the actual ticker is the only thing we see, and we're showing the volume. And then we're looking at the name. So we rather than seeing the ticker, we can place the name in there, and we can do that in the column chart or the bar chart. Or any other chart. We can use whatever we want to use. In this case, in the column chart, I used the tickers, and in the bar chart, I used the name 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It looks like I may have used, let's see. I'm going to come over. I'm going to see exactly what did I use here for the filter. So on the bar chart, I didn't filter. Let's see. On the bar chart, on the column chart, I used the top 15. as I can see here, top end, top 15 by market cap. And it appears I didn't filter anything out in the bar. Well, I did filter out one entity out in the bar chart. Again, this is not a complete list of stocks, but I did filter out one entity in the bar chart. And I see here we can only see about 2025, but I see over here I can scroll down to see the rest of the stocks as listed in billions. This could have been listed in the top 5, top 15, but I didn't filter anything out. Here in the market cap, I believe I did filter out, I did the market cap by top 10 and the PE ratio I did by top 10, and the percent change I did by top 5. Now, as you can see, one thing that I do believe in aesthetics and how good a report looks. In this particular case, what I wanted to do was I wanted to use very similar colors. So basically what I did was I came over to the pie chart and I went to, and again, in most cases you are going to be given, in most cases you're going to be given, or you could be given the marketing, I forgot exactly the term of it, but they'll give you the marketing brochure or a document so that you can see what colors are associated with the company and their particular colors that they like to use. And a lot of companies are very specific. They'll give you their hex colors so that you are actually so that you actually are utilizing the color schemes that particular company likes to use. But in this particular case, for instance, I selected the pie chart. I came over to slices, and you can see the colors that I chose, and it was pretty simple. I just started in this what is next to the last column, and I came down. I just selected colors from there because those are on the same scale. And then once I got down to the end and I couldn't select any more colors, then I got to this color scheme here, and I just went over to the last row and I just selected colors again. And then I took over in the funnel chart. Well, I did the same thing here in the donut chart, and in the funnel chart, the colors that I selected, or the color that I selected, I just chose the color that was used over here, and I said, hey, I'm gonna keep it within the family. And then in the column chart, I selected colors that were used here again, and it kept me in the same range. Now you come down to the volume and you say, T, well, why didn't you select the colors there? Because volume is showing me, almost showing me what the money looks like. So it may not look like it here, but even this almost whitish grayish color, this is actually a green scale. It's on a green scale. So if I can come over and I can show you effects, format, no, let's see, where are those colors at? Visual bars. So as you can tell here, I used, this is actually not white or gray, it's a green color. So basically the colors that are greater than or equal to 50 but less than 100, I use this lighter green. If it was greater than 0 but less than 50, I use this whitish green. But if it was greater than or equal to 100 and less than 500, I use the green, the money green. So we can see that that volume it's in millions here, in millions and billions, and I think even in some cases maybe even, well, in this particular case it's billions. I think there were maybe one or two others that had trillions, but I think I filtered out the columns that were in trillions. So with that said, this is how you can utilize analyzing data, analyzing stocks to build a Power BI report. If you got any questions, please feel free to reach out. Once again, thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening to this video, and I look forward to seeing you win again in the next video.